Her story remains an important one for the lessons we can learn. In spite of her husband Daniel Pearl's brutal beheading by Pakistani terrorists in 2002, Mariane remains undefeated. The heinous perpetrators were not able to take away from her her faith in the goodness of humanity. The Omar Sheikh was found guilty of Daniel's murder and sentenced to hang in 2002. 9 years later, that still hasn't happened. And Maulana Masood Azhar still continues to make radical speeches.
What would be, for you, justice done?
I think, my understanding of justice is I guess, very personal, because I think from very early on I have learned how not to rely on a justice system that has nothing I can do about, and so the rise of individuals who determine that they don't want that kind of world, that that's more important to me, than punishment.
So his hanging, the perpetrators who did this, their hanging would not actually bring you any peace or justice.
I don't seek solace in them being hanged. I think that do they deserve it? Yeah, but the whole thing is just a sorry situation.
Your father is Dutch Jewish, your mother is Afro-Chinese Cuban. How has this multi-ethnicity shaped your life apart from giving you really good genes?
Yes, certainly, because I had my mom's family in Havana in Cuba, and they were black people and poor people, and my father's family in Holland were white people and rich people. So when I was a little kid, I thought that everyone was like that. Everyone had a, part of the family that was black and poor, and everybody was white and rich. And then, I met my first, I think, white poor person, and I was very confused. It was a chance in some ways. I mean, not a chance that's French, but it was
lucky.
Lucky, yes, and some good fortune. Yeah, you're learning French, aren't you? Yes. And so because it gave me exposure, to different realities very early, which I think is a very good thing for children.
Daniel said that the best thing he liked about you was your ability to see yourself and the people around you very clearly. So what do you see today when you look in the mirror? Who is Mariane Pearl?
In terms of who I am today, it's a bit of a reconstruction process, because all of that was very obviously life-changing and life-altering, and it's been difficult for me, as a person, and so it is a bit early, though it's 9 years have passed for me to say.
But in a sense, your identity has got sort of inextricably connected with the worst time of your life. And do you think that you will be able to escape it now? You're ready to escape it now and sort of leave it behind?
Yeah, I am ready, and I've never become a professional or an activist or a professional widow or any of that, or taking advantage of the situation to become somebody else. I didn't need to become somebody else. I just needed to become myself like everyone else. So I resented the fact that my identity would constantly be mixed, with this story, because it's a painful story, for one thing, so it's a lot to carry.
And today, have you found romantic love again?
Yes,
and you're happy with someone? And
yes, I basically 2 years ago I had a burnout. Basically, I was thinking about Danny a lot, and but came the time, if I was going to move on or survive, or that I needed to think of what happened to me. And so I did then, because I get sick, so that your body tells you, that's enough, and it was very quick, and all the organs were shutting off. It's kind of strange, and that's basically when I met the person I'm with today, and I knew he loved me because I was in the hospital and didn't look good at all.